Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody had a good weekend here on Monday morning. Quill, Diddly Squat, Rodamont, Greg Terry. I was hoping to see. For some reason, it did not come up in my notifications, but it came up on my sidebar. So we got treated to a nice stream from Operator Starsky, an insomnia stream by Starsky. Remember, kids, Operator Sharksky says Russists are food, not friends. Um, just want to quick go over the air alert map for you right now. 7 hours, 54 minutes in Donetsk. Kharkiv, 6 hours, 33 minutes. Cherkasky, 2 hours, 48 minutes, and the other half, 3 hours, 13. 1 hour, 50 minutes of air alerts in Vinnytsia. Zhytomyr, 2 hours, 29 minutes, and Kiev, 3 hours, 21 minutes. It's basically been constant air alerts since Trump's call with Putin ended. Yeah, really dedicated to the peace there. Of course, tonight is the night that Russia threatened to use its missile as an experiment. Maybe because that was published that it did not happen. Maybe it's still to come because it is only 5 a.m. in Ukraine at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see what comes up. Let's go Gmail really quick. So 2 packages got delivered today. So we'll be going over that shortly. And I have another package coming in tomorrow. Oh man, you guys are definitely going to make me pack a bigger bag. um, oh, you just had more hail, Linda? Yeah, we had that last night and today. And why do you want me to ban you, Steve? Um, I'm not banning you because you said to. And of course, the packages that I'm talking about are from the Amazon wish list that I'm doing to bring aid to Ukraine. Cat 7 tourniquets, chest seals, Israeli bandages, and bleed stop powder. We'll go over those. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a typo, BB. Either that or Steve's gone crazy. Which one, Steve? Trump or Putin or the asshat in oh, was it Georgia? No, not Georgia. Oh god, I can't remember. I can't remember what country that was sitting there saying that Ukraine was begging for money before the war. Now that they are in the war, they need it more than ever, and they only want to join the EU to siphon money from them. Yeah. Um, oh, I forgot to say hi to everybody, so let me go back up to the top. Mitch, M35, McPidgeon, Matt German, Dankster, Haji, you know they exist. Linda H, Mick Riley, Steve Sane, Blonde Bombsheller. That's all that said hi so far out of the 18 people watching. Um, so yeah, I'll cover that. I'll go over show you guys what was sent to me today. After we get through the operational information for today. May 19th at 8:03 a.m. Ukraine time. As always, the reports starts with glory to Ukraine. The 1181st day of the large-scale armed aggression of the Russian Federation against Ukraine has begun. In total, 175 combat clashes were recorded over the past day. According to updated information, yesterday the invaders carried out 78 airstrikes on the territory of Ukraine, dropping 124 guided aerial bombs. In addition, they used 2,904 kamikaze drones to destroy Ukrainians and carried out 5,134 artillery strikes on the positions of our troops and settlements. 116 of those artillery strikes were from multiple launch rocket systems. The aggressor carried out airstrikes near the settlements of Mykhalachina, Sloboda in Chernihiv, Kamianka, Kolodazny, Stary Saltiv in the Kharkiv region, Pavlov Yar, Shevchenko Purushi, Sukhov Yar, Novoukrayinka, Zaporizhia, Berlatsky, and Pokrovsk in Donetsk, Guliopol, Shromny, Novodorivka, Novoandrivka in the Zaporizhia region, Radokamianka in Kherson. Over the past day, aviation, missile troops, and artillery of the Defense Forces of Ukraine struck 5 areas of concentration of personnel, weapons, and military equipment, an enemy artillery piece, 2 command posts, and another important enemy target. Moving into the individual directions, starting with, of course, Kharkiv. The enemy stormed positions of our units 6 times in the areas of Voschansk, Voschansk Krutoy, and coming over Stroivka in the Kharkiv region again. Heading to the south to Kupiansk. 2 attacks by the invaders took place during the day. The defense forces repelled enemy assault actions in the air directions of Novokruglivka. And that is all. Heading to the south to the Liman direction. Liman. The enemy attacked 22 times, trying to advance near the settlements of Tvrdovilblove. Wow, it's been a while since this town has been mentioned, so I am not remembering where it is at, unfortunately. Um, oh, let's go to Google Maps. Yeah, it's not even coming up on Google Maps. I know I've seen the name before, but I'm just not sure where it is. Um, if anybody does know where it is, please let me know in chat. The trouble meeting? No, no trouble, just the loons here. Um, Kopanki was one of the other 22 attacks. Ridkobub, Grivkivka, Lzova, Troitsky, Karpivka. That is another new one. Karpivka? Ah, Karpivka. Okay, right here. Olhivka, Zeleny Dolna, and I know it's right in here where. Oh, brain, come on, work. Um, oh, Giro Gorivka down here by Servisk. Um, Speaking of Servisk, uh, in the areas of Verkno-Kamensky and Bilogorivka, the enemy attacked the position of our troops 6 times. Heading over to Kramatorsk, 9 clashes were recorded near Chasiv Yar. Zoom in to have Bila Ora show up. Krudamivka and Stupochki. Heading to the south of Chasiv Yar to Toretsk, the enemy carried out 11 attacks in the area of Toretsk itself. Petrivka, Shachirbanivka, Ozenyarka, Divlivka, and Druzhba. Again, going to Pokrovsk, and one of the heaviest areas of battle for the last year now. Our defenders stopped 65 assault and offensive actions of the aggressor in the areas of, we're going to be jumping all over already. I see this. Melanivka, Mirolubivka, Elizavetivka, Lisivka, Dashenki, Zerozova, Novo-Oleksandrivka, Koltanyarka, Novosorhivka, Udashny, Troitsky, Oleksivka down here, Andreevka, Heading back to the top, Coltine, and in the directions of where am I? There we are. Zoria, Shevchenko, Puttershy, which is right around this area. I just can't spot it off the top of my head. My eyes do not see. Oh, come on. Eyes, find it. Okay. Shevchenko. Oh, no, that's not the right Shevchenko. Okay, I'm going to cheat. Cross. Shevchenko, Puttershy. Over by Poltavka. Okay. Shevchenko Parshi, right here. The dip between the two lines, right up there. Okay. The dip between. And it should be right in this area. Ah, that's why I couldn't see it. Shevchenko Parshi. It's a really, really small town right there, north of Malanivka. Sorry about that. Shevchenko Parshi. Where I lost track again, dang it. Popovyar and Mravka. Uh, I'm guessing it's this small town here, but I'm not entirely sure. Mayak. And I'm not seeing it even in these small towns. Novotroitsky, Severodonivka, Lsivka, Ivanovka, Tuymovivka. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing Moravka. But it is in this general area, I would assume, because of the surrounding towns. Of course, Shevchenko Pershi and Popovyar. So it would tell me it's in this area, and I'm guessing it's this town right here. If we go to Google Maps, see if they can verify that for me. Novomykolaivka. Oh no, it's way, way over on the other side. So jumping around, Moravka over here. Okay, that's. I have to remember they jump around. Sorry. He can get to you all right. Oh yeah, Trump definitely gets to you. Um, I definitely understand that, Derpat. You know, I like hanging out on YouTube too because of like-minded people as well. Uh, Jim, it's going pretty good. Other than I'm annoying myself by not remembering where these towns are at. I swear I am trying to work on it and get better at it, but it is just an overwhelming number of towns, unfortunately. Moving on to the Novopavlivka direction, where the enemy attacked 24 times in the areas of Constantinople, Bogatar, Serchenko, Volhyny Pol, Rivnopil, and Rivnopil, but there's no and there, so, and Rivnopil. Moving over to the Huliopol direction, no clashes were recorded in the past day, so we move on over to Orhiv. Our defenders repelled 2 enemy assaults near Lukyanivka. Ooh, that's a new one. And Novodenlivka. So Novodenlivka is here. Lukyanivka, let's do the hunt. And come on, baby, find it. Find it. Uh-oh. Lukivsky? Oh, nuts. No redemption for myself today. So apparently there's one in Kiev. Two different streets starting with Lukyanivka in Kiev. So I'm guessing it is going to be this town here renamed from Lukivsky to Lukyanivka. But I cannot be sure. Or this one here, Lukyanivsky, changed to Lukyanivka. It's going to either be that town here or this one over here. Anyways, moving on from Orhiv to Kherson in the Dnieper direction. Enemy units tried to advance once. The attack was repelled. It does not tell us where, but in general, it is these islands, and we can cheat and go down to, see, it's across from Kherson into Antonivka. So right here by the old bridge. Moving from Dnieper direction to Kursk direction. Oh, Belarus. Okay, I went too far. Trying to do 2 things at once never really works out well. Kursk area. 18 clashes took place over the past day. The enemy carried out 19 airstrikes, dropped 35 guided aerial bombs, and carried out 236 artillery shellings. In the Volhyny and Polizia directions, no signs of the formation of enemy offensive groups have been detected. Our soldiers continue to inflict significant losses in manpower and equipment on the occupation forces and actively undermine the enemy's offensive potential in the rear. Goes into the Russian losses for today. We'll cover that with the graphic. And of course, we end the report with join the defense forces. Razom Peremožemo. Slava Ukraina. Let me go to Discord. And where is my blue and yellow? There we go. Total combat losses of the enemy, May 19th. Today, Russia lost an additional 1,040 personnel, 1 more tank, 5 armored personnel vehicles, 29 artillery systems, bringing the total over 28,000. 118 UAVs, and 88 vehicles. No, Derpat, I'm going to be a real estate agent. Jesus Luigi, this is Russian losses. Very close to 1 million losses so far. Last I heard, did the calculation, it was about 7 Russian losses per Ukrainian loss. So yeah, it is a very deadly war. Not saying war is not, but Russia is taking the brunt of the losses at this moment. Anyways, that is the Russian losses for today. Coming back to the Amazon wish list, and make me pack a bigger bag to go to Ukraine. Yeah, that's another one I wouldn't mind doing. You know, real American hamburgers. I've been asking for your guys' help to pack my bag and fill it with medical aid, tourniquets, vent seals, chest seals, Israeli bandages that you can cinch down to apply pressure, as well as bandage. And of course, bleed stop powder to help stop the bleeding on not as severe of wounds. And with that, I got in 2 packages today. So let's go full cam and let's angle it down here a bit. And the first one is from Linda Hayes. Message of glory to Ukraine. Hope this helps for the brave Ukrainian military. Keep going here. Enjoy your gift from Linda H. And for Ukraine from Linda H. Sorry for reading your full last name there. She sent 3 packages of the Israeli compression bandages, and three boxes of, let's get this facing right, bleed stop. So that was the first package I got today. And the second package, Razum do Peromožemo from Blonde Bombsheller. Enjoy your gift from Blonde Bombsheller. So set these aside and show you what BB sent. BB sent another emergency compression bandage package. The second set of chest seals. Another box of bleed stop. And, of course, a Cat 7 tourniquet. Thank you, Linda H. and BB. And, I mean, let's see if I can get a better image of this. So, that is just the 2 packages for today. Adding in from what was sent before, 5 total packages of compression bandages, 7 boxes of bleed stop, in total now 5 Cat 7 tourniquets, and 2 compression seals. So chest seals. Let's work on increasing the number of chest seals, please. If you're sending something, I'll have to wait and see with the package tomorrow. But I mean, this is amazing, guys. You've filled up my desk. Come on. Oops. My mess down there. I mean, yes, you guys have definitely filled up my desk. And that's almost an entire suitcase almost. And that's like the carry-on filled. Thank you guys so much. Keep it coming, and you guys keep this up, and by September I'll be asking for donations to be able to afford the baggage fees. Let me get these all put back in the box and secure. So, like, one more compression bandage package, and this box is completely filled with compression bandages. So I'm going to leave that one to the side. Move the chest seals out of the way, get the bleed stop in this box. And last but not least, packing up the tourniquets. This will help out even more than you guys realize. I mean, that is so amazing. And I am so proud that I'm the one that gets to take that stuff to Ukraine for you guys, for you folks, I should say. Amazing job. Keep it up, and make me have to abandon luggage in Ukraine. Um, I hope I can get that much, Linda. I really do. I hope I get that much that I have to take a duffel bag. Um, I have a huge contractor's bag and may take that, but yeah, it's just I can't say thank you enough. Um, it's amazing. I love each and every one of you guys sending this stuff in. It's so needed. It saves lives, and I could never do this on my own. You guys are the ones doing it for me, and I appreciate it so much. With that, let's head back to the normal scene and bring up the air alert map. Kharkiv air alert has dropped off, and Sumi's come back on for last 32 minutes. And you can see drones heading from Kiev Oblast to Zhytomyr. Um, and now heading towards Telegram. Zelensky did not give us an address today. Um, Again, in meetings throughout the day, in negotiations and working on the 1,000 for 1,000 exchange that should be happening in the next couple days. That's going to be amazing, amazing news. Um, so with that, uh, let's go to Canty Center and give you guys a preview of some of the videos to come as I scroll back to the beginning of the day with the drone report from last night. 112 drones launched by Russia. 41 were shot down. 35 suppressed by electronic warfare. Uh, this is why Ukraine keeps saying they need more air defense, and it is um, PO box for your European loons. What I need to do is find somebody in Poland to collect European donations and like have them meet me at the Polish airport or train station, and then I can just grab a bag there. That way, it doesn't have to fly halfway across the world twice. That's an idea, Mick. Um, so, is there anybody in chat that's in Poland? Let me know. Um, uh, I do have PayPal and Ko-fi. Do I have them both linked in chat, or is it just the PayPal? Um, yeah, Ko-fi is listed in support the channel at the very bottom, and there is a PayPal link at the very bottom of the description. So you can use either one of those if you want, BB. So let me make sure those are working correctly. Oh, mute. So more. Um, the Amazon wish list is linked there. Cars for Ukraine fundraiser. Um, Give Again UA is my nonprofit that I need to get going again when I get back to Ukraine. Transparency for the donations to Give Again Ukraine. Telegram link, Blue Sky link, and support the channel. I should put and me. So Ko-Fi and PayPal links are right there. See if they work. Yep, that's me. That's my sexy tractor. Um, yeah, if you want to do PayPal and the link is not working for you, you can just do it to gmail.com, or you can do it to either one of those emails will work if you go directly to PayPal. The PayPal.me has issues in Europe. I don't know exactly what it is, but I I wish I could answer that for you. But either one of those PayPals work. Um, if there's anything in particular you want me to get, just let me know and I will get that. You can also email me at cantyluden@gmail.com. So there's all the solutions I have at the moment. I do appreciate you wanting to help out. The SBU using surface and air drones destroyed an enemy radar and warehouses on gas production platforms in the Black Sea. Here is the video. I was trying to catch up on chat while I was playing that, but nice little beat to it. Uh, Putin will become even more dangerous when the war in Ukraine ends. Lithuania and Poland are under the sights, quoting the organization Build. About 800,000 Russian soldiers will not go home in the event of a ceasefire, but will have new orders, according to the head of the Estonian Ministry of Defense. In the event of a ceasefire, Western intelligence agencies fear a rapid transfer of Russian troops from Ukraine to the borders of Finland and Norway, as well as to the Baltic countries and Belarus. According to intelligence agencies, there are already plans in place for this. And in recent months, Russia has prepared the appropriate infrastructure to do so. The only thing that is preventing them from being implemented so far is the war in Ukraine. The BILD source claims that if a ceasefire occurs in the near future and Russia is confident in its reliability, it can transfer troops to Belarus during the Zapad 2025 exercises and from there go to Lithuania or Poland. The source admits, of course, we all want peace in Ukraine, but we must be honest. If the war continues, Zapad 2025 will remain only maneuvers, since key forces will be busy elsewhere. If the war ends on Russian terms, Zapad may become the beginning of a new war against us. Uh, I'll check with the Cars for Ukraine people, see if they have a PO box in Poland. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if you can ship directly to Ukraine, but I have an address in Ukraine you could ship to. I'd have to just double check on that. Whatever I need, it might be help paying for the extra luggage. Um, Joke, I'm just here for the funk. Mick Riley, these products that I'm these four products I picked specifically because they are 10 to 15% cheaper here in the US than in Ukraine. Um, a lot of other people have like the scissors, the gauze pads. That kind of stuff is actually cheaper in Ukraine than it is getting it here in the States. Um, so yeah, these four things are the only things I could find that was, like I said, 10 to 15% cheaper here than in Ukraine. Um, it's like 34 on Epicenter. This is like 25 for the chest seals at Epicenter. The individual, a single instead of the 3-pack of the compression bandages is $12 roughly. And the blood stop powder was a 4-pack as well, but it was almost like $19 in Ukraine for the bleed stop. I looked at adding other things like the rescue shears and the gauze and um, so many other things that like other people had on their wish list to go to Ukraine. A lot of that stuff is actually cheaper in Ukraine. So like people like Helena that Rick the Ukrainian works with, if you want to send something like that, send Helena the money. She has sources to get it much cheaper than I could. It's just these four things that I'm collecting are the only four things I found so far that are cheaper in the US than they are in Ukraine. I hope that helps you understand um, why I'm doing just these four things. Um, Obviously, I'd love to be able to do more, but I'm not going to ask you to send me stuff that I can get cheaper in Ukraine when there's somebody already doing it and getting lower prices than I could get. I hope that makes sense to you. And Well, here, let's just do proof in the pudding. Um, uh, come on. There we go. I don't need to sign it. So let's go with North American Rescue. Cat 7 turns that turnstile black. It's 13.99. Let's do UAH to USD. So 1399. So on sale with 100 hryvnia off, it is 33.47 for a tourniquet. Purchasing them for 31.68. Oh yeah, it's a $2 savings, but $2 is $2. Go chest seal. $12.65. So $30.27 or $19.75. Eh. What's the name of it? Everlit. Not Everlast. Let's just try bandage. I think I had the same problem last time, and it took me like 4 times to. Compression. Yeah, it's not coming up with the right thing. Let's do medical products. No. Okay, that might actually get the. Here we go. Israeli bandage, Pure C medical, 4-inch with one pillow. Um, this is a 6-inch. So the 6-inch, $5.99 on sale, 180 hryvnia off. This is a single unit, $5.99. So a single bandage is $14.33. And I'm getting a 3-pack from Amazon for $19.95. And last but not least, let's find the bleed stop. A single package, a three pack. I'm getting 4 packs. So let's go single package to single package. 173. So it's 414. Time 4 times 4, 16. Over 1650 for the 4 pack. And it's 1465 again. A savings about $2, but $2 is $2. This is a real cost effective here because they're paying almost $14 per single bandage, and then this is about a $10 savings. And again, the Cat 7 is about $2. I got to go on PayPal. Good thing it hides the pin. One alert. Inbox. View messages. Okay, that's a policy update. Uh, hey there, Pyrocurt. Oh, that's cool. Linda H. I did. You need to accept payment on PayPal before it goes through, sir. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the Canty Luden account. Did you send it to Give Again or did you send it to Canty? Oh, Chungus is live? Uh, Send request. Uh, Maybe it's the PayPal me. Yeah, it's not showing up as anything on mine to hit like accept or anything like that. So I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Jim, I can't. message me after the stream and we'll talk about it on Discord. Um, Hopefully BB has worked on the Discord and it is getting closer to ready for everybody. So you can solve issues like this on Discord instead of live streaming. Because I don't want to seem like I'm begging for money, but I do appreciate everybody sending in these medical supplies. And as you can see, going through it, it's a minor savings on some of the stuff, but it's a huge savings on some of the other ones, the compression bandages and the chest seals especially. Anyway, let's get back to the videos. Let's start crunching through these so we can get over to Chungus's and see what he's up to. First video of the destruction of a Shaheed by the Sting Interceptor drone from the Wild Hornets group.
Медитація. Зроби короткий вдих і на видоху скажи мантру.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, BB.
Русні пізда. Ще раз. Русні пізда. Короткий вдих.
So, Zelensky telling Trump, who needs your stinking patriots? We can use drones. And to show you a bit of the skill of Ukrainian drone operators, brightly enchanting booms. A Russian T-72 with a warehouse in a shelter was burned in the Limansky direction. Way to go, Liman. Here is the video. And you can see all the ammunition and other supplies stacked up in here. Okay, that got loud real quick. And look at all those supplies stacked up in here. Oh. And right in the entry point for the driver. That tank is no tank no more. And all those supplies up in smoke as well. I love it. Russian MTLB, along with soldiers, is ambushed during assault on the positions of the 24th Brigade near Chasiv Yar. And yeah, all these kills get visually confirmed. So you know when they talk about those casualties, they're talking about visually confirmed with drone footage. And over 1,000 a day for the last 6 months, except for yesterday. Ukrainians have made a copy of the Humvee. It is based on the Gaz 66 and Max Pro. Here is new Ukrainian-made style of Humvee. And you see on the back, the name in Ukrainian. So this is their own version of it, and freshly minted and ready for the front. Ukraine is getting more and more productive in. Thank you, Daddy Jim. I appreciate your donation. I'll make sure it goes to something good. 2 more armored vehicles and 24 other pieces of equipment were destroyed by operators of the Phoenix unit of the Pomsta Brigade near Kharkiv. This is up by Voschansk. Here's the video. No logistics for you. There was a loaf van. You know, my time playing Arma Reforger, driving all those logistics vehicles, I feel it makes me hurt a little bit seeing all those logistic vehicles get blown up, but then I remember they're Russian and it makes me smile again. You know, that might not be too far in the future, Linda. At the start of the war, Ukraine was producing about 10% of its military needs. They're now producing about 70 to 75% of their military needs. So yeah, it's getting better and better. Russians are trying to retake the border checkpoint between Sumy and Kursk. Here is the video of the Pentagon unit making sure they don't do that.
There are just too many times people have tried to look inside of me.
And that was the border checkpoint in Sumy Kursk area. Soldiers of the 77th Air Mobile Brigade of the Ukrainian Airborne Assault Troops repelling a Russian assault. The major ones for me, Linda H., has been the production of their own self-propelled artillery systems. They're producing up to 18, or not, I should say up to, at minimum 18 self-propelled artillery guns every month. They wouldn't say of course they wouldn't say the exact number, but at minimum 18. I'll touch more on that when it comes to later, because I have a video from the Russian side later about the North Korean self-propelled guns. Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, Russia does have a few tanks left. That looks like a T-90 from, or what they called. The ones from World War II. I'm Nick, I would agree with you. I'm sure they are capable of it. It's just a matter of resources towards what they need most. Drones, they've taken care of. Artillery systems, they've taken care of. Looks like they're now taking care of armored vehicles, or trying to. Radar and air defense systems are a little more complicated, so they might be down the road a little bit, but I'm sure they're working on it. Destruction of Russian equipment and infantry in the Kramatorsk direction by the 5th Assault Brigade. Here's their video. Is that a turtle tank? Well, not sure what it is, but it's on fire now. No, you don't even need satellites for the Patriot system. Patriot system is like 4 or 5 different trailers. It's a trailer with a radar system, a command trailer, and then like individual trailers for the missile racks. You know, right into the dugouts, man. That's amazing flying by those drone operators. Russian hangar with APCs, KAMAZ trucks, and troops was hit with 4 GBU-39 bombs, also known as the Hammers. Here is the video from Ukrainian Air Force. Oh, okay, then you could probably explain it much better than I can to Mick in the. So I don't think Russia will be using that place to store their equipment or troops anymore. Ukrainian aviation uses precision bombs to strike 2 Russian dugouts. It is reported that up to 25 Russian soldiers were hit in these bombings. And Trokino, a HIMARS strike on a command center. Video from the Russians of being hit.
Нет больницы нахуй. Вчера 2 ракеты прилетело, сложило одновременно.
Oh, you can hear the ammo cooking off in the background.
Ну все нахуй, нет больницы, блядь.
Well, command or ammo depot. Soldiers of pre-run 42nd Motorized Rifle Brigade continue to destroy the occupiers' equipment in the territory of Belgorod. Oh. Oh, yes, yes, I know. I gotta get. I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying. Hey, BB, if you're listening in, drop a link for Chungus's stream into chat. We're getting close to the end. There's 2 more videos. The second to the last video is of Russian artillerymen firing from a North Korean M1989 Kosan self-propelled gun. These are the first images of the Russians using the Korean artillery systems. We've seen them, multiple pictures of them traveling across Russia through Crimea, and here they are in use in Ukraine, firing at Ukrainians, unfortunately. Here's the video. Short video, but you could see the Russian in the callback part. Red tape on his shoulders. Well, short, but proving that North Korean equipment has made it into Ukraine. And last but not least, a video from 3rd Assault Brigade. The burning loaf and a salute from a ammo warehouse, hitting enemy targets in the Kharkiv region. I don't have any information on that for you. You know they exist. I wish I could answer that question for you. Um, with that said, let's go to. Well, I just shared the link for Chungus's stream in chat.
A minister known to most throughout the country.
So let's no outro tonight. I'm going to say thank you all for coming. Thank you all for donating. Keep supporting Ukraine. It does so much. Unfortunately, we never can know how much it really does. With that, I say good night. I'll see you over on Chungus's stream. Have a good night. Stay safe, everybody. And na dobranoc.
That even involved